Jennifer with Entry Envy, and I want to show you how easy it is to hang your sign. This is a horizontal sign in the rich brown with metal modern numbers, but it would apply to any of the colors or styles. First thing you have to do is decide where you're going to put it at on your house. So we've decided we're going to put it right here. You don't want to go in the lines. You want to go actually in the middle of one of the panels, or if you're doing this on brick or stone, you don't want to go in the grout, you want to go in the middle of that. So first you kind of have to limit around there. Now on the back of this, there's a piece of tape, and it's shipped with tape on the back. And the reason is because behind this tape, there is a keyhole cut that's going to allow us to know where to put the screws at. And we're going to put this tape actually on there. So there's going to be a little mark on each of these, and I am marking this right here. And so if you think about a way a keyhole works, is that one's going to be on the outside and then one's going to be on the inside, because we're going to have to put it on there and then we're going to have to slide it over the right height yet. I'm going to do that in a second. Just made a little mark on here, and then we're going to take the tape off of this sign. Now we know where our screw holes need to be at. Okay, so I'm going to stick this here for just a second, and then we're going to measure so that we make sure that we are at the right height on each side. So we know that we want it to be about there at the top of the sign, but the screw holes are actually a little bit lower than that. So we're going to go a little bit below there, and I'm going to kind of pick some numbers that are easy math here. So I marked the top of the sign about there, so I'm going to actually put the screw in at about 2 inches. So here's our mark right here, and here's our mark right here. So we're going to go, and I'm going to mark at 2 inches on here, right underneath where I've got that mark at on the tape, because that's where my screw is at. I know this, where my screw hole needs to go. And I'm going to go over here on the same side, and I'm going to mark. I know it's hard for you to see here, but I'm just going right underneath that line at 2 inches. Now when you hang this, this is like baking, ladies. It's not the same. Like 1 teaspoon is exactly 1 teaspoon. This has to be exactly the same on both sides, because if it's off 1/8 of an inch, you're going to be able to tell. Okay, so then if this is hardy plank, we have to use a different drill bit that is a diamond tip bit, or if it's stone, or if it's brick. If it is just wood siding, and we're going to find out in a second, which I think is what it is, a regular drill bit will work. And we're just going to make a couple of pilot holes right here, where, yep, this is wood because it goes in nice and easy, right where we've got our marks at. All right, now we're going to take this tape off. We're done. You can kind of look at where those are at, hold your sign up, and just double check. The idea here is we put screws in once and look and make sure that your level is even, and it is. Screws that are included are called multi-material screws. So you can put them on any kind of material, whether it's concrete or stone, stucco, or wood siding, they're fine, but they do have a little star tip shape here, so you have to make sure you have the right bit here at the end, and then we're going to stick that in, and you're going to go in not quite all the way, because you got to be able to, on this one, you got to be able to get the sign on it, and then you're going to take your sign and put in one end first of the keyhole. This is a little part that can get a little tricky. Slide it over. It's that easy. All right, good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. Email social@entryenvy.com if you do.